Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
Working on the rear passenger door. I'm going to remove it. I'm going to use these plastic trim tools. You can get these from 1aauto.com. I'm going to pry out this plastic piece that's behind here. Pop the trim tool in here. I'm just going to hold open the door handle. It pops it right out. Put that aside. Remove the screw with a Phillips head screwdriver. Use our plastic trim tool again. Slide it under here. Pop this handle cover off. Just kind of work it underneath. Put that aside. There's 2 screws, Phillips head. Remove those. That screw stays in there, that's fine. Grab it after we pop the door off. With the 3 screws removed, you can pop the door off the clips. There's a bit of a lip here, just on the inside of the door. I'm just going to pull behind it. And I can reach underneath. Just sort of reach around the edge of the door. And we're going to pick the door panel up and up for the door. There's the screw that fell out. Pull the door handle and lock mechanism out. Just pops it out. And I'll sit there and unplug the harness, window switch, push in on the lock. Put the door panel aside. So these push clips, they're not damaged, they just popped out. One's stuck in the door. I'll use a trim tool to pop that one out. And this one went down here, came out. So I'm just gonna put it back in. It just slides back into place. It can be reused. I just gotta get that one out of the door. I'm gonna disconnect the handle, it opens the door. It also has the door lock on here. Just gonna push the cable up and out and slide that little lead weight. Pop it right out. Same for the other one. Take note that the white was on the top, the green was on the bottom, so when you go to put it back together, you don't reverse them. We need to pull this vapor barrier off the door. It's got butyl tape around it that's sealing it. It can be reused. This is where you're gonna wanna wear gloves because this stuff is very, very sticky and it kind of gets everywhere. But you basically just carefully peel this back. You can have a razor blade with you and you can just kind of cut it. It helps on a warmer day to do this. If it peels off, don't worry about it because this stuff is incredibly sticky and we should be able to reuse this piece without much issue. So I'm just gonna carefully cut that. Try not to stretch the pink plastic too much as you're moving along. So this harness is kind of in this opening here. I'm gonna feed the harness back through and I'm just gonna keep peeling it. And I feed these wires out. Actually, these are the cables. They kind of sit there. I'm going to put this aside, obviously sticky side up, so that we can reuse it. Your door check is here. Inside the door, we removed all of this just because we were doing other stuff. You could just peel it back. It might get stuck to you, but you don't have to take the whole thing off. This will be the same for all the other doors. The driver's side, the front doors. This might be a little deeper in there. You might have to reach in from here. This is nice because you can see what we're doing, but all the bolts and hardware on the outside. So if this door check is broken and the door is just swinging open, you can replace it. So you start with this 10mm bolt that's on the body. Break it free. I'll put that aside. Now I can remove these 10mm nuts that are on the studs here. Get these loosened up. And just be careful because the door is going to want to swing around on you. Get it loose by hand, we'll take them out. Just slide the door check out this way. You replace the door check. So see, without the door check, the door just wants to close. You'll open it. When these are worn out or broken, you'll have a door that doesn't want to stay open. So just be careful when you're doing this so you don't get your fingers caught in here. Reinstall it. I'm going to feed it through the door. Get these studs lined up. I might need to push the door open a little bit. These caught. Pull the door in. Looks like it already had some Loctite on it. That's fine. Get that tight. And tighten these down. Door check is replaced, so the door will stay open and it doesn't close too fast. You can actually see there's a couple stops for it. There's a stop here and a stop at the very open part of it. We've got our original vapor barrier here. Still has a lot of the butyl tape left on there. If you need to get more butyl tape, it's pretty easily to get, and you can just put some more on there. But first I'm going to feed the cables through. Just kind of get them through. Just kind of let it hang on the cables. I'm going to feed the harness up and through. There's everything. So I'm just going to kind of line it up roughly where it was before. And just push it back into place. Don't worry too much about any wrinkles. Just push it down and it'll seal. So in this car, the white cable went on top, the green one went on the bottom. You can kind of tell by the length of the cable which one fits better. Because they will both fit in both spots, but you'll end up crossing them. So this will want to open the door and this will want to lock the doors, which you don't want that. You want this to open the door, you want this to lock the door. So the white one's gonna go in the top, put that little lead weight on the end of the cable in like that, put it over, the green one in just like that. That works the door. Now we're ready to install our door panel. Take our door panel, make sure all our clips are okay. Take this, it's gonna slide in like that. There's two pins on the top and the bottom that match this. It pops into place. Don't forget to plug in your window switch. Nothing like putting this together and then having to take it back off to plug it back in. There's a groove in here with some clips. They're going to snap into place on here. So I'm going to start with the door panel kind of on the high end. It might be easier with the window down, but you can do it with the window up. I'm just going to snap it down into place. Then we're going to go down, push all the clips in. Start with the small screw that's behind this. Put the plastic cover back in. We'll start by pushing that clip in first, then it'll snap in on the back ones. So just open the door handle. Snap that into place. Reinstall the other two screws in the door handle. Just kind of go straight on.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.